Tortilla and welcome back for another tasty treat. On this episode of Leah Tortilla, I will be showing you how to make some super simple and really tasty beef burgers. And I'm going to be showing you this recipe in 3 parts. We're going to start with the beef burger itself, then we're going to go ahead and make some pickled cucumber to go inside of your beef burger, and we're going to make some burger sauce to go on top of your bun. How does that sound? Let's get started. To begin our beef burgers, I have 1 kilo of beef mince in this bowl here, and I've let it sit outside of the fridge for 20 minutes or so just to get to room temperature so that when I get in there with my hands it's not freezing cold. And we're going to add our flavours to this beef mince and we're going to get mixing. Okay, so the first ingredient I'm going to be adding to our beef mince is 2 tablespoons of olive oil. This will help bind the meat together later on. And then I'm going to be adding 2 tablespoons of tomato ketchup, 2 teaspoons of English mustard, 2 teaspoons of onion powder or onion granules like I have here, 2 teaspoons of smoked paprika. You can use unsmoked paprika if you really want to, but this has a lot more flavour in it. 1 teaspoon of dried thyme, 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce, 2 finely chopped cloves of garlic, fresh. You can use garlic puree, but I feel that the fresh garlic has a much better depth of flavour. And as always, you can't forget the seasoning, so a light sprinkling of salt and pepper. And then our final ingredient, before we get our hands dirty and start mixing our burgers together, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of plain breadcrumbs. And then it wouldn't be a Leah Tortilla recipe if we didn't get our hands dirty. So here we go, I'm gonna plunge my hand straight into this mixture of ingredients. And then you're really going to mix this well until it's all fully combined. I'm probably gonna need both hands for this, so I'm gonna put the bowl down and get to work. And once you've mixed all of your beef mince and all of your ingredients are fully combined, it should look a little like this. After you've combined all your ingredients to make your beef burgers, you want to weigh them out into 6-ounce balls of meat to make our 6-ounce beef burgers. And as you can see here, my recipe makes 7 6-ounce beef burgers and 1 2-ounce tiny little burger there. I don't really want any of this to go to waste, so if that is for a child, that can be for a child. So now we're going to move on to moulding our burgers into that perfect burger shape. So you can either do this with your hands, or you can grab what I've got here. This is called a burger press, and a sheet of grease-proof paper that's going to fit nicely inside of your burger press. You're going to put your meat in the middle there, and then you're going to press the lid and give it some force. Then you'll have your perfect burger shape. Let me show you. Okay, so you're going to grab your grease-proof paper that you've cut out to size. You're going to take one of your 6-ounce meatballs here and roll it gently in my hand so that it all comes together. We're going to place that in the middle of our burger press with our greaseproof there. Take the burger press, press firmly down, straight down the middle, and we take off the burger press, and then I'm going to turn it so I get the grill marks or these little indents here, just like that, and that's your burger. For an added bonus little treat, we're going to do a burger that's melt in the middle. Here I've got myself a simple little babybell. I'm going to stick it in the middle of my meat. and roll the meat around the cheese, just like so. And then we're just going to press this like a normal burger, like that. But I'm only going to do it one way so I know which burger is which. Can't wait to show you what this looks like when it's finished. So there you have your perfectly rounded beef burgers, including our secret little melt in the middle one and our tiny little child's one. And now I'm going to wrap these with cling film and put them in the fridge to rest for about 2 hours. It's always best if you let these rest for as long as possible to avoid them falling apart in the pan when you cook them. With that melt in the middle burger, I've just remembered that you can actually do it with any cheese. I just prefer using a babybell because it's all the same size and it melts at the same temperature and it's just simple. Yeah, it's just for easiness, really. I'm just being lazy, if I'm honest. But it tastes good as well. I mean, who doesn't love a babybell? Anyway, as always, the list of ingredients in the description below, so don't forget to check that out. And along with all of my social medias, so if you want to follow me somewhere else other than just YouTube, you know, why not have a look there? Let's get started with our pickled cucumber. Grab yourself a small bowl. And in your small bowl is going to go 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of caster sugar, half a teaspoon of coriander seeds that I've lightly crushed on a chopping board with the back of a spoon to release their fragrance. And then you're going to need 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. And then I'm just going to mix this together until the sugar dissolves. And then once you've made your pickling liquor, you're going to grab yourself a cucumber and a speed peeler. I'm just going to peel the skin off, not the whole thing, just 3 little bits there, so I'm left like this. Then I'm going to hover over my bowl, so my bowl is just here, and I'm going to peel my cucumber into nice thin ribbons, just like this, into the pickling liquor. I'm getting all my words all tongue-tied and twisted today. So you're going to keep going, peeling your cucumber until you get about halfway through and you reach the seeds. Then you're going to do the exact same to the other side. So just remove 3 little strips like that off of your cucumber. So you just discard of these green bits because you don't want them. Like so. And then you're going to do the same with this side of the cucumber until you get to the seeds again. And then once you've done that and you've used all your cucumber, you can either eat this or you can throw it away. So there you have your nice little cucumber ribbons and your pickling liquor. And we're just going to toss these cucumbers in that liquid, in that pickling liquor, and just make sure they are fully coated. Now your cucumber is going to release some liquid, so once that's fully coated in your pickling liquor, oh, it smells really strong, it's really nice. I'm just going to grab a tea towel and wipe my hand for a second, and then I'm going to cover these and put them in the fridge until I'm ready to put our burgers together. But they are nice and pickled and ready to go. Now before we start to cook our burgers and assemble them in their buns, we're going to make the burger sauce. We're in our final stages of this recipe. For the burger sauce, you're going to need anywhere between 5 and 6 medium to large sized pickled gherkins, chopped, 45 grams of capers, also chopped. And then you're going to place both your chopped pickled gherkins and your capers into a bowl or a container. Here I've chosen a little clear takeaway container just because my clear bowls are in the wash right now and I still want to show you how to do this. I'm just going to add some pepper and some salt. And then you're going to add 3 tablespoons of tomato ketchup and then 3 tablespoons of salad cream. You can do this with mayonnaise, but I prefer salad cream because it just adds that extra zing to your sauce. I'm just going to go ahead and mix this together thoroughly until it forms a nice light pink and delicious sauce. And if the sauce isn't quite light enough in colour for you, you can always add a little squeeze more of salad cream. Before we go ahead and cook and assemble our burgers, I thought I'd show you my little store-bought brioche burger buns. So I have the regular size one here, and then I have this one, which was a regular size one, but I just cut it down to the size of a small slider bun so that the child's burger that I'm going to cook off will fit nicely in that instead of being swamped by a big bun like this. So we're just going to toast these on both sides gently under the grill before we go and cook our burgers. There we go. Now my buns are nice golden and toasty. We are going to grab ourselves a frying pan, a tiny drop of vegetable cooking oil, and we're going to get this pan nice and roasting hot. Right then, when your pan and your oil are nice and hot, we're going to take our burger. This is my nice little secret melt in the middle one. Take it off of the greaseproof paper, and we're going to place it in our pan and sear it evenly on both sides, just like a steak. Okay, so it's been about 2 minutes since I placed the burger in the pan, probably a minute and a half actually. So now I'm just going to pick it up with my spatula and gently turn it over and sear it on the other side, gently pressing it down so that it cooks the meat all the way through, partially. That doesn't make any sense, but don't worry, because I'm going to turn the heat down now a little bit to stop the outside of the burger from burning. And then we're going to leave this for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to pop it under the grill for about 4 to 5 minutes. My big melt in the middle burger has been cooking in the pan for about 5 minutes now, and my little one has been cooking for about 3 minutes now. It's time to take this tray out of the grill. You can see here I'm trying to make some crispy streaky bacon to go on top of our burgers here. And we're just going to place these burgers onto our grill tray and then place these into the oven or into the grill for a further 5 minutes until our burgers reach 65 to 75 degrees. When your burger is about 2 minutes away from being done, you're going to want to grab a slice of cheese and just slap that on top of there and allow that to melt beautifully on top. Our burgers are finally cooked. I've set up a delicious little plating station. So let's build our burgers, shall we? To begin, we're going to start with our absolutely delicious tasting cheese-topped kids burger. And to do that, we're going to keep this as plain and simple as possible because we have to remember children are fussy eaters. So we're going to start with a single crispy lettuce leaf, a slice of tomato, then we're going to go ahead and put our cheese-topped burger on there, and on our lid we're going to add a dollop of ketchup and a small dollop of American mustard. And some children like pickles, some people don't. We're going to add 2 little pickles like that. Place that gently on top like that. Children's burger's done, so So now we're going to construct our big boy melt in the middle burger. And as before, we're going to start with our lettuce leaves. Here I have some thinly sliced raw red onion. You can caramelize them if you wish, but I didn't have time, so we're just going to go ahead with the raw. I've got some sliced tomato. I've got some extra crispy bacon that I'm just going to place gently there. And on the lid, I've got our delicious burger sauce, which I'm just going to smother generously there for now. Then, don't forget our pickled cucumber we're going to use instead of gherkin because it creates a more fresher flavour. Then we've got our beautifully delicious 6-ounce beef burger to place gently on top there. I'm going to get our lid, place that there. Beautiful. Even though I didn't get the desired effect that I wanted for this video, I still got a pretty decent tasting beef burger. These burgers are just so full of flavour. Oh, I am happy with these. Cheesy melt in the middle or not. To be fair, it is still quite cheesy melt in the middle anyway. Even if it is a mess. The flavour of the pickled cucumber and the burger sauce, it all really complements each other and just makes the best tasting burger. Honestly, you should give this recipe a go. And that's it for this episode of Leah Tortilla. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next week for more tasty treats. Don't forget to give this video a like, give this video a share. Leave me a comment because I love to hear what you have to say. Once again, I'll see you guys next week. Bye guys!